All right, hey guys. So getting into the real heavy duty stuff here. These are gonna be uh, double-handed, well, two-handed voicings, arpeggios with the ninth, and then alternating between two chords. So it sounds super fancy, but it's an excellent effect. It's one of those kind of eye popper things that I have in my bag of tricks. Sloppy there, that sort of thing. And you can also take it up the piano. I'm kind of straddling a music stand and trying not to watch the phone here, so I got a couple impediments. But I'm going to try to break down how this works and how you can apply it to really a couple different chords. So basically what I'm doing is I'm thinking of two chords here. I'm thinking of C major 7, right? And instead of just doing like the doubling, C major 7, C major 7 like that, I'm actually doing a 9, 3, 5, 7 up here. Classic kind of two-handed voicing. Again, just gives a little more depth there than straight doubling. Got the ninth in there. Subtle difference, but it's definitely there. All right, so what I'm going to do is just kind of roll that up, that sort of thing. As it picks up speed, you do want to be careful not to just smush it. You want each key to have its own definition, would be the way to say it. So when I get to the top of that, what I'm going to do is reach over and play the ninth. Right, so okay, so that's going to be the D up there, and then I'm going to go up to the B, and I'm going to start my second chord. And it could be anything, but I'm going to go to the fourth up, the F major 7, and then go to that 9, 3, 5, 7 voicing, and then I like to top it off with the ninth up there. So obviously there's a lot of room for kind of variation in there, but that's going to be the basic template I'll follow for this video. So breaking down in simplest terms here. So straight up, major 7 voicing, 9, 3, 5, 7 here, over to the ninth, down and up through that voicing. New chords, same system. Major 7, 9, 3, 5, 7, over to the ninth. And I usually stop there, but you could complete it and go back to the C chord, as far as you have piano or keyboard to do it. Cool, so that's the one. And so let me do a couple rounds of that kind of slow. I'll do like 2 slow, 2 medium, 2 fast. So all right, so let's try that one more time. Sounds good slow too, but as you increase the speed, it becomes more of a blur. And I am using the pedal here also, but still trying to get definition. Sorry, I should just keep it the 2. All right. Okay, and then let's try a couple fast just for funsies. Miss it sometimes. That's the trick. And again, if you're going from lower, you can have more space to come up. It's that sort of thing. All right, great. And then obviously, I like the major 7 sound. I think it's really pretty. But you could do any 2 chords, any types of chords. Kind of follow the same. I mean, it'd be good if they have a ninth in them, so you can kind of follow that same voicing pattern up there. But for example, C minor, F minor, another good one. Let's try just for kicks here. Let's try like a G minor, and let's try maybe. Well, let's try G minor, C major. That might be a nice little combo. Yeah, and I'm flubbing some of that up, but that's kind of the approach. I'm gonna try one more here. Let's try a F minor, B5 major 7. Cool, big fun. And again, if I didn't have a music stand like literally right here, I would have a little more mobility to kind of go higher and higher. But obviously, if you master that technique in one octave, you can just apply it further and further up. Cool. So that's one of the big eye poppers. I guess while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and throw the other kind of super lick in there. I've probably shown several of you this one before. This is just a fun way to kind of chromatically slide up connect notes, you know. I'll just show you and then I'll talk about it. So cool. Again, so there's not a whole lot of, you know, I guess you could break down some theory behind it, but this is how I think about it. It's really easy. So I look for spots where there's 2 white keys with a black key in the middle. There's tons of them, obviously, you know. And what I'm doing is using my strongest fingers, 3, 2, and 1. I kind of do, it's 16th notes really, but I do the first 3 of them going down. And then in order to increase my speed, I'm using the left hand for the last. I always hit the black key with that. So that's the pattern, right? And then what that allows me to do is kind of move my right hand up to get ready for the next group. And it'll go like that. And there's a bit of a jump here, so it's not purely chromatic, but I'm just going to all those kind of color combos with that same finger pattern. So I'll do it nice and slow. Right, and then fast. Cool. So where it's fun to use is if you've got like you know, if you're in the middle of a solo or something, you've got like a low note that you've landed on. And then I could just go to D here, right? But I can make it more fun. I'll try to mimic that. Yeah, a little sloppy, but you guys get the idea. Cool. And again, these are just little tricks I've kind of picked up over the years, but feel free to kind of modify them, kind of make them your own style. But yep. Cool. All right. Happy practicing, guys. I'll talk to you soon.